last year, I forget what I was. I was fucking Popeye. I was able to just pull the pants down.
Yeah.
And before that, I had the Viking fucking skirt.
Yeah.
So I was good. This year, it was like a whole bodysuit, like the Mario Brothers shit.
I don't know how my costume was last year. I know it was Barney Rubble, but I don't know if it was a whole body suit or what it was.
That was my shit. I was like, fuck, I hate this part.
Yeah.
But then, like Lee said, fucking great time. Both parties always great. And then we flash forward to this fucking yesterday Sancocho. That was fucking for days.
Yeah.
I get home and I see both of them in the kitchen. I'm like, uh-oh, what's going on? Then I see the big olla. You could fucking bathe babies in this olla. That's how big it is.
Yeah, that fucking olla is fucking humongous.
I'm like, and I've seen, I know my mom has one. My sister Mary has one. I've never had one of these at home. Like,
yeah.
If I ever don't get hot water, that's the olla I'm going to use to heat up water. And
For real.
I'll fucking take a shower.
You could fucking throw a big ass dog in there. And that shit be fucking fine and stuff. But
they did their thing with it. Fucking the sazon was on point, everything. It was fucking great.
Yeah, and then happy Halloween for everyone. Like, Halloween season is whatever it's now was tomorrow, so happy Halloween for everyone hitting up the parade or whatever. I'm sure, I don't know if they're gonna have parties this weekend, but I hope. I didn't see too many of my friends like with too many costumes so far. I saw a few of them, but not too many. Like on social media, but
yeah.
Other than that, I mean, like, one thing I think we were talking about a few weeks ago, and that's something I noticed, and then something we kind of both were doing was there's a new PlayStation 5 coming out. I don't know if it came out or it's coming out for December or whatever.
I was just talking to Barry. He told me it's coming out next year, holiday.
Oh, next year?
That's what he told me.
God damn, that's a press release. I thought it was coming out soon.
I thought it was coming out for this holiday.
Yeah, so I wanted to talk about like video games. Like, what was your first video thing that you ever had?
First game was a Nintendo.
That was the first thing you ever had?
But my parents bought it to us like 2-3 years after it came out.
Yeah.
So it was already a little cheaper. They couldn't afford it when we first wanted it.
Mm-hmm.
So the PlayStation 5 is coming out December 2020. Yeah, it was the fucking Mario Brothers. That was our first ever console at home. And I think we spoke about this a little bit in previous podcasts. She used to make me and my brother Alex play in the kitchen on a 13-inch black and white TV. Because back in the days, the myth in Spanish household was
yeah.
If you connect the video console on your regular TV, you're going to fuck up the colors.
Yeah.
And they don't want you to mess up the TV. No! Eso jode los colores. Y la televisión. And we were like, what? I just went to my friend's house and he's playing in his.
I used to believe that shit too.
Me too.
Yeah, I know.
So that's what we played on a 13-inch TV, black and white, in the kitchen while she's cooking.
Yeah.
Mind you, when you're Mario small and you get the mushroom to get big, in a regular TV, it looks like he's actually growing.
Yeah, this one.
On the 13-inch TV, he still looks small after the mushroom. So I was like, is he big or small?
Am I gonna die?
I don't know.
Or am I gonna get short again?
I don't know what the fuck happened. And you get the song ding 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 ding. You be like, yo, I can't even see this. Is he getting different colors?
You can't see the coins.
It's black and white.
Did I get a coin?
I know. And
especially when you get that coin that you get fast.
Yeah,
and then you change colors.
That's the star. That's
the star.
You could fucking just go right through everybody. The turtles and everything. So that was like our first like game at home. It was the Super Mario.
Yeah.
I think that's why I've always cherished that game forever. Blowing on the tape and then putting it in
Did you ever get to play like any Atari stuff?
We actually did.
I did.
Because somebody in our building had it, and the game they had was Popeye.
Yeah.
And that was like the go-to game that we always played. The Popeye and Donkey Kong.
Donkey Kong was the shit.
Yeah. So
I'm trying to remember. I wish I had Baron here because you'll know this. Which one came out first? Was it Atari or Coleco?
Yo, Baron's old enough to know.
I know. So Coleco was the one that had it looked like a phone.
Yeah, and they had the numbers going
Yeah.
down, and they had the knob on top.
So people,
Atari was a little square stick,
Yeah.
control with a joystick in the
Yeah, with a joystick. So
Yeah.
that one is like your typical.
So I think Coleco came out first.
Yeah, the Coleco would look like a phone.
I don't know what those numbers were there
With
for.
and it had like a ribbon, like if it was a phone.
Yeah.
And then you press. I don't even know, bro.
I do not know what those numbers were there
Yeah.
for. I never played with one, a
Yeah.
Coleco.
Yeah.
I would like to try one now, but I've played with an Atari just because of those two games I mentioned, which was a Popeye game. And
They actually sell that shit on eBay. I'm checking
Coleco
out.
still got that shit.
$65. Look with the numbers. Classic game flashback.
Nah, you put that shit on an HD TV, it's not gonna look good.
Yeah.
Yeah, and that was an all lie that our mothers was giving us.
So another game I used to play that I used to love playing.
What was your first game console in your house?
Nintendo, and it was late.
But because when we got the Nintendo, you know, when the Nintendo first came out, it was the two controls, whatever.
And it came with Duck Hunt.
Then later on, they started making the Duck Hunt gift pack.
Yeah.
And you got the gun.
Yeah.
Then after that, I think they had the one you get with the fucking glove. By the time those were coming out, because they were so more expensive,
Yeah.
and the original was cheaper, that's the one we got.
Yeah.
Just the console and the two controls.
Yeah.
I got to play Duck Hunt and all those other games at my friend's house because we never were able to get it.
I don't remember. I know I got it super late. I don't think I had Duck Hunt. I think Anthony had Duck Hunt. But I remember. I think mine came with the Mario and Excite Bike.
Oh, Excite Bike was my shit.
Yeah, and but one thing I used to remember playing before the Nintendo, but I think in either my cousin's house or someone else's house was the burger game. I think it was called Burger Time. That it's basically there's a bun, you gotta walk over it, and then the bun falls down.
What the hell?
And then you go up to it's kind of like Donkey Kong. You go to the second level, you fight off people, then like the lettuce goes down. Then you gotta go up, the burger falls down, and you win when you make a burger.
Never played this.
Yo, Burger Time, bro.
I'm gonna have to find this on my phone.
Yeah, Burger Time. That was one of the games I remember when I was young, like first playing, because
T-shirt time.
Donkey Kong was like basically throwing the barrels, right?
That's the one. The hazel away with the princess on top. And
Yeah.
You the little Mario going.
Just showing Albert here. See how you build the burgers?
This looked like Donkey Kong.
That's what I'm telling you. This is from 1982.
Oh, no, I didn't play that game. I never played that game.
See?
That was for Atari?
I don't know for which one it was. But you make fucking burgers, so people search this shit.
Burger Time. Yo, this is my first time hearing this game.
Yeah, man. That was like my favorite game because I used to love burgers. And I'm like, they even got the clock. But, yeah, it was a classic game back in the day. So that's one game I remember playing. Donkey Kong, as you said. Then there was like the Galactica. And then the Centipede. Centipede wasn't, I think, an Atari.
That was more for, or even maybe Genesis. Like Sega.
I think so.
I think they started getting those games. Because I didn't play those games. The only time I played Centipede and fucking Galacta.
Yeah.
Was an arcade.
Yeah, me too.
So Centipede, I love you Centipede because it wasn't a joystick. It was the ball you rolled.
Yeah, I know. That shit used to fuck up your hand though.
Oh,
You got to
God.
squeeze like yeah.
I used to love that game in the arcade. Fucking
I was always
Bodega,
suck in
the
that game.
Bodega?
There was always people who were real good. I was so
That
sucked.
was
I used to
my
hate
shit.
it.
With one quarter, I used to last like a good 15, 20 minutes.
Oh man, I was like that with Outrun.
Oh, Outrun was another good one.
Outrun, I was good in Outrun.
See, so I used to go. I lived in 160, right? So there was
Now we're talking about arcades, people.
There was a Chinese restaurant, Chinese food in 161st in
Yeah.
Amsterdam. They had Outrun there.
Yeah.
And they had Pole Position. Oh, yeah. And a quarter while I'm waiting for the food, I didn't know which game to play.
Yeah.
And I always chose Outrun because it had the music. Because it had the convertible. You're driving by the beach. And you're like,
know.
oh, this guy with the
I wish I was
sunglasses.
blonde.
Yeah.
I wish I was cool like this guy.
I always said that was
And
Zach.
he always had a girl.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The
passenger
red
side.
car.
Yeah.
I always said that was Zach Morris from Saved by the Bell
Yeah.
driving.
Ding, 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 ding,
Yeah.
ding, 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 ding,
And
ding.
Pole Position was like great because it was like I could hear the music right now, and then when you pass, you get like an extra 30 seconds on your lap.
You know what we should go to? We should go to that arcade place. That's a bar. Barcode?
Barcode?
Yeah. There's one right there in Newark.
Yeah, but there's another place in Morristown, New Jersey, that this guy bought a bank. It was a bank.
Yeah.
And he brought all those old games that we're talking about right now. And you just got to pay with a card. And you go in there and play.
There's alcohol?
No.
Oh, no. I want to drink.
None of that. Barcode?
Barcode's right there next to Prudential.
So do they have those old games?
Yeah, a lot of them do.
Okay, because I'll be down for that.
I don't know that, but they have the Street Fighters, the Mortal Kombat. They'll have those.
So
they should have.
I went from Ninfendo, had that. My boy in the 4th floor had a Nintendo. Then he upgraded to a fucking Sega.
Yeah.
And I was like, what the fuck is this? He had Alter Beast.
Oh, yeah, I remember Alter Beast.
The dude that goes from being a man to turning into a wolf or fucking whatever else. But before that, the other game that I used to fucking play a lot in my boy's house was because he was able to afford these games. I couldn't. I only had 1 or 2 games in my house.
I didn't have shit either.
He had Mike Tyson. When I first played Mike Tyson Punch, I was in his house.
I used to play Adrian's house.
I was like, shit.
Yeah.
And then he had Metroid. He didn't like it too much. That's why I fell in love with Metroid.
That's one game I had, Metroid, on my own.
He gave it to me. He was like, yo. And I was playing that in my house, and I'm like, oh my god, this game is the shit. Metroid was the shit. And you know, like,
I remember back in the days, you used to, yo, let me borrow your game. And they'll go, okay, I'll lend you my game, but let's trade. And I'll be like, yo, I only got Super Mario Brothers.
So how many times?
I had no games, bro.
How many times in your life have you think you played Super Mario?
Super Mario Brothers? A lot.
Okay.
That's probably the only game. I'm not a gamer person, but that's probably the only game I played.
Did you go
more than anything?
Did you go from World 1, Level 1, the beginning? Did you play through all the way?
Yeah.
Or did you skip like all the cheat
Nah,
codes?
I did all the levels.
So which one? Because you know there's 1-1.
Yeah, 1 through
2,
4.
1-3 and 1-4.
And then you go 2.
1-3, 2-3, 4-3 was always that you're jumping into the mushrooms and the whole thing is. You got the little glides.
When you're inside the castle.
No, the castle's the 4th one.
Okay.
The 3rd one is. It looks like you're jumping through trees, and then you got the little slides.
Yes.
And you got the ducks or the flying ducks.
Yeah.
Every 3rd, 1-3, 2-3, 4-3, 5-3, 6-3, 7-3, 8-3 is that world.
Yeah.
The 4th one, 1-4, 2-4, is always the castle.
Yeah.
The first one is just like you going through whatever.
And then the water one.
The 2, that's 2.
There's only 2 of them.
Yeah. 2-2, and then I forget.
I think 7-2.
7-2.
Yeah.
Which was the hardest one for you to do that you could have? Because we could get into World 3 where you could get all the lives. You had so many lives that it started changing logos. That's when cheat codes started coming in.
If I remember correctly, there was a castle one that was fucking really hard that you had to go down, and then you could go up. Under that, you could do another cheat code to go into 5, 6, 7. I think from 4, you could go up to the top, walk over, then they have the 3 tubes, and you pick it.
Yeah, because I know if you go to World 1, 2, which is like inside the fake castle.
Yeah,
you could skip all the way to level 4.
Yeah,
and that one I hated 4-1 because it had the turtles with the spikes.
Yeah,
then. You had turtles with football jerseys throwing hammers.
There was another one that was hard. It was like 8-1.
Oh no, but that's in the last level already.
Or 7-1. Like
8 had everything because it had the
because everything was much faster.
It had the cannon shoot the little cannonball.
Yeah, while they're shooting at you.
It had the turtles dressed as football players throwing hammers.
I used to call them pellets.
Yo,
the fucking those bullets.
At first, when I started playing, the level I hated always was the first water one, because it's go yeah, and you always want to get the fucking coins that are like in the bottom, and if you go too low,
you
it
fucking
sucks you
drown,
in.
bro. Yeah.
So I was always trying to be greedy and get those coins.
Me too. I know.
Because if you get 100 coins, you get another life, and there's 2 players, and I always wanted to get to play